Hey y'all, this is your girl, the official MzJamaica, coming to you again. Cam Newton is back in the news again. Listen to what he had to say.
Relationships in your life right now?
With the woman?
Yeah.
No.
Is that by choice?
I'm not about to be around no woman platonically. Listen.
We gotta unpack this, Cam. Why?
Because I'm not about to play them type of games.
Is it self-control?
Call it what you want.
I'm asking.
So, Cam Newton said he is not going to be around any females that platonically. He's not about to play those games. It almost sounds like he's talking from a place of experience, trauma, things that he has been through. He might have tried it before. It's good when a man knows his limits. He knows what he's capable of or he's capable of not. And he knows that he's not capable of being around females and having female friends and being able to work around females without thinking about them in a certain way. So when he says he's not playing those games, first thing a female would think about is, well, I'm not playing in a game with you. I'm trying to be, serious. I'm trying to work. But it's not the game. What she's playing is what he's thinking. She's fine. She's around me, whatever. All I can think about is one thing. And it goes back to the saying that men only thinks about one thing, which is not true, because there's a lot of men out here who are working in certain environments with gorgeous women and they're not given into temptation, so to say. So what he's saying is he cannot resist the flesh. That's really what he's saying. He's saying that his flesh is weak, so he's given in. Or should I say his flesh is strong, but his spirit is weak. That's maybe what it is. So he does not know how to control that. And that is such a bad thing for him, especially being the person that he is. And I know all these assumptions of why BET let him go, and then all of a sudden this is coming out. So it is being said, not by BET, but rumors have it that it might be because of this. We don't know, allegedly. But all I can say is Cam Newton, he knows his limits. And as I said, kudos to him. But you cannot go work in an area where it's all men. Maybe that's what his next step is, because working around females are everywhere. You can't get away from gorgeous females. Okay, let's listen to what else he has to say about this.
Call it may be self-control.
I'm asking.
If she fine, I'm not about to have her around playing like I don't think that she's attractive.
Is it possible to think someone's attractive and still behave yourself?
Yes.
Do you have control of them thoughts?
Yes. But I'm not about to play them games.
What game?
So, again, it goes back to the spirit and the flesh. He said he has self-control. He said he can resist, but he really doesn't want to. That's when he said, I'm not playing those games. That's really what it is. He doesn't want to control the flesh. Tell me if I'm wrong.
What game is it?
The game of saying, hey, we not about to be friends. I don't have good-looking women that's friends around me.
So
no.
Just all the. Do you have any ugly ones? I gotta ask.
I don't even have woman friends, bro. Respectfully.
That's his way of any female friends he does have. He don't want to put them out there and say, oh yeah, they're ugly. That's why they're my friends.
Why?
I
understand you saying you're not finna play this game, but Cam, you're a smart man. I'm gonna need you to go deeper than that.
Yeah, we're gonna go deep. I know me.
You know you, okay?
I know me.
And what that mean?
That means if I'm around a woman long enough, I'm going to find something good in her that attracts me.
Okay, and when you're attractive, what then happens? When you're attracted, what then happens?
Sex.
Okay, with what he just said, I've always heard, and being a married woman, it's different. He's not married, but you always hear that females cannot have male friends and males cannot have female friends, for the main fact that there is too much temptation out there. Man and woman in a relationship argue, and then all of a sudden you start going to your friend and talking to your female, getting vulnerable and stuff like that. Anything start happening, and all of a sudden there it goes. being around female, especially when you're talking to a man talking to a woman enough, and just like he said, there's something in her that I'm going to start liking. And vice versa. A female being around a man too much. Yes, that's my male best friend, but he's straight. At one time or the other, it is said that eventually you're going to think that way. Whether you're single, he's not, or vice versa, or whatever. He's sweet. You start to think about all of the characteristics of the perfect person. Oh, well, he listens to me. He this, he's that, whatever. Let me try it. So in cases like this, oh, she's this or she's that, let me go ahead and try it. So it eventually evolves into sex, is what he's saying. Again, it boils back down to he knows himself. Let's continue listening.
Oh, God damn, Cam. Cam, this is a bigger issue than I thought we had.
So understanding that I know what's to come from a platonic situation, I don't even play. No, I don't do that. Baby, you too fine for me. We're not doing that.
Interesting.
No.
So, okay. If I take the word friendship off of the table, do you have platonic relationships in your life that involve women?
I just told you, I don't have no attractive woman that I'm cool with that I do not have plans on stabbing.
Okay. That's where he just stepped on his own foot, right? Take friendship off of the table. We're not just talking about friends. This is where these are people that you work with, that you are not friends with, that you're acquaintance with, somebody you just met. But he generalized it to include those people into this. Just when he said that, the host said, take friendship off the table. So this involves every other female. If you look good to him, I'm sorry, he can't work with you. Because all he's going to be thinking about is trying to get you where he wants you. These are not all men. But this is the first man that I know of actually came out and said something like this.
Do you have any platonic relationships in your life right now?
With the
Cam. Go work for a male-dominated industry. That's all I'm saying. And for females, the next thing I thought about, if he ever settled down and had one woman, after listening to this, you're going to have to be by his side 24/7. Because how can you trust a man who says something like this? Yes, he is very outspoken and I guess honest about what he's going through. But how can you have other females around him at all? Because you know what he's going to do, and I guess he can't control it. He's going to act. So the only way you can date a man like this is if he's just all around men all the time. That's just my opinion. Comment below and tell me what you think.